Good morning, you're watching PA Harness Week. I'm Sharla McBride. We have some big races and some big names to talk to in this week's show. You'll hear from Tim Tetrick and Yannick Gingras coming up, plus a lot more you can expect in this next half hour. Coming up on this week's show, we've got more of the Weiss Series from the Downs at Pocono, plus some big payouts at Harrah's. We'll also catch up with driver Tim Tetrick to see what he has planned for 2015. And once again, we'll take you to Yonkers for the Bluechip Matchmaker and the Levy Series. The hottest horsecasters on TV are coming your way right now on Comcast Sportsnet.
They're off.
Well, hi there, you, and welcome to PA Harness Week. It's another exciting show. Boy, we got a good one on tap for you. And I got to tell you before we even start the show that my partner Heather here is such a quote-unquote harness person that I mentioned before we started the show that, well, looks like winter's over, meaning the season of winter is finally over. She said, I don't think there's a winter's over, as in winter's over condition. Harness race? Hello?
That is a true story.
It
that
is.
just happened.
You are such a harness person.
I can't, my mind just works at trotters, pacers, yeah.
All right, let me go from your mind to another part of the anatomy, legs. And if you're a leg man, and quite frankly, who isn't, you're going to love this show. Why? Because we have more Weiss legs. Later on, we'll have Levy legs. We might even have some Heather leg. There's legs all over the place on this edition of PA Harness Week. Let's kick off the show, race 5. It is the Bobby Weiss late closer. Legs aplenty, and here's Heather.
That's right. Now, these are for 3- and 4-year-old pacers. This is the first division of 2 that race this evening. Number 3 is Caviar Luca. He's the race favorite. He's been racing at the Meadowlands. This is actually his first start in this series at Pocono. But then there's number 2, Weiss Lotus, second choice, and he has been first or second in all 3 starts of this series so far.
Shadow Margaux really humming on the front end, likes to be the speedball. He's going to cede the lead now to Weiss Lotus, who pulls the pocket. Here comes Caviar Luca, the 2-5 favorite, who's been tough at the Meadowlands, and he's trying to get to Weiss Lotus as they head into the clubhouse turn. Mojito Hanover about 3 back on the inside fourth. There goes Wren with Brick Bazooka to the outside. Art Degree 6th, and at the back the entry mates Coaster in what I believe half mile 54 even, 27 and 3 second panel. My, these fractions are not for the meek here as Weiss Lotus trying to hold up under the pressure on the outside of Caviar Luca, and at the moment he's doing so. Shadow Margaux getting a needed breather in the pocket. From far back, Art Degree 3 wide going right around Brick Bazooka. On the inside, Mojito Hanover only 2 back but needs room. Then a big gap to the entry mates, what I believe in Coaster. 3/4, 122 even, 28 even third panel. Weiss Lotus still on top. Caviar Luca now in between as Art Degree comes up on his outside. Shadow Margaux tucked in the pocket, hoping for a second move. Top of the stretch, it's still Weiss Lotus. Allard trying to coax a little more from him. Inside is Shadow Margaux. Outside, Caviar Luca is flattened out. Art Degree not coming on, and Weiss Lotus is still there. Now short striding a bit, but Weiss Lotus.
Weiss Lotus grabbed the front early and kept the front. Lifetime best for him in 150 and 2. This horse has been competing not only in the Weiss Series at Pocono, but also the Sagamore at Yonkers. Okay, so get this. In fact, from March 17th to April 4th, he competed 6 times. 6 times between March 17th and April 4th. And he finished no less than 3rd.
So you get to check every time.
But yes, but then he took 7 days off, seemed to really like the vacation, obviously. If you go 7 days off of vacation, and he gets it in 150 and 2. By the way, the winning driver, Simon Allard, for his brother, Rene Allard. This was a huge night for them. They teamed up for 7 wins on the 14 race card that evening at Pocono.
You think they're happy?
I think they're very happy.
Okay,
yes.
Let's stay with our Weiss legs, if we will. Saturday's 11th, late close number 1, the 4th leg. of the Weiss number 8 major uptrend with Matt Kakaley. And I realize we haven't said that for so long that it was time we brought Matt Kakaley back. Don't you think?
Absolutely.
All right, he was the 1-2 chalk. Number 7, victory at last, 7-2 with George Napolitano. Number 2, Vince Bayama with Simon Allard was 4-1.
Victory at last, trying to sweep through the first 4 legs here of the Weiss. Has the lead by about a length with George Knapp in the bike. Now from third, Matt Kakaley asking for major uptrend to come on. He won impressively in his first try in the series last time, and the 1-2 favorite now clears. Victory at last. Vince Bayama back to third, followed by Weapons Dealer. Colt Power going to test the waters on the outside. On the inside, Affluenza 6th. And then at the back, you've got Red Pine and Well We Said. The half 55-3, 28-3 second panel. It's major uptrend, leading by about a length and a quarter, and Kakaley just relaxing in the bike at the moment. Victory at last. George Knapp doing the same. He's just rolling along in the pocket. First over, that's Colt Power with Jim Morrow Jr. Begins to get closer, but still about 2 back. Vance Bayama blocked in there fourth. Second over comes Red Pine now. Then further back to Weapons Dealer, Well We Said, and Affluenza. 3/4, 123-3, 28 even third panel. It's still major uptrend. Kakaley hasn't asked for anything from him since the front stretch. Inside still Victory at last. Outside Colt Power dropping back a notch. Top of the stretch, major uptrend by about a length and a half. Victory at last now in the passing lane trying to rally. Now Kakaley asks for a bit from major uptrend. He's holding up.
Victory at last exploded out of the gate. And boy, it made a really big mess too. Took the lead with Vince Bayama tucked in the 2-hole. Major uptrend left, got a seat third before blowing past Victory at last near the half, then holding that one safe to the wire, winning in 151-3. Vince Bayama got third. Why don't you make like bubblegum and stick around when we come back? More action aplenty from Pocono. Don't go away.
It's Weisenheimer's had a nice streak going of late. Last 3 starts either first or second.
It's showtime. It's all about the action, the odds, the wagers. It's all about who drives who. It's all you need to be part of the action. PA Harness Week, harness racing's fastest paced half hour. Saturdays 10:30 a.m. on Comcast Sportsnet Philadelphia. Online at HarnessWeek.com.
Welcome back, Kim Asabi, to PA Harness Week. She's Heather Vitale. I'm Steve Ross. We are feeling some kind of good today, so let's keep the racing action going. Saturday 2nd at Pocono was a conditioned trot, and my boo Heather's got that for you.
Thank you very much. And on winners, $25,000. Last 5 starts, the purse is $22,000. Then we have trotters here. Number 2 is a Zooming. He's a favorite looking for 2 wins in a row. And then there's number 1, Team 6, who has the team of trainer Irv Miller, and his son Marcus Miller is in the driver's seat. Number 6 is Weisenheimer, named after my co-host Steve Ross. Yeah, I just went there.
It's Weisenheimer's had a nice streak going of late. Last 3 starts either first or second each time. Jim Morrow Jr. has him on the engine. Pocket seat belongs to Bouncing Backs, making his first start of the year. And it goes single file to Brando's Muscle Man third, a gap to Expressive Action. That's Team 6 leaving first over for Marcus Miller, looking for his 3rd straight win. Then Zooming, who won last time out, is the heavy favorite, 1-5. A long way to come, second over. The trailer, Sim Brown. The half mile, 55-2, 28-1. Second panel. Fractions no joke up here, and it's Weisenheimer laying him down, leading by a length and 3/4 over Bouncing Back, who's trying to book just to stay close there. Now on the outside, Team 6 making some progress first over, but still about 5 off the pace. Inside, Brando's Muscle Man Zooming second over, has 6 to make up and still some traffic to overcome. Then Expressive Action, Sim Brown at the back. Still Weisenheimer at 3/4, 123-3, 28-1 third panel. Those fractions are rapid, and Weisenheimer still going strong by a length and a half. Now Morrill asking for more. Bouncing Backs in the pocket. Zooming is coming alive on the outside. Top of the stretch. It's Weisenheimer with the lead, but watch on the wide side because Zooming is full of steam now. Weisenheimer are trying to hold him back. Zooming is all out and zipping right on by.
So how did my namesake do? Come on.
Okay, well, first I'll tell you that he didn't win, all right?
Oh, shocking.
All right, so it was a 7-horse field, okay? And Zooming was practically last the entire mile, but he zooms home the fastest.
That's the tip-off. The name is the tip-off.
I know, right?
Zooming, right?
He wins in 52-4.
Ooh.
George Napolitano Jr. is in the bike. He passes Weisenheimer, who did the work on the front, so good job there, but settled for second. The show money went to Bouncing Backs.
People have been wondering, where's Tim Tetrick this year? Well, he's out there and has a big year playing for 2015. And if you want the skinny and the inside about what's happening with Tim Tetrick, driver extraordinaire, our Sharla McBride will clue you in.
All right, thanks, guys. I'm here with Tim Tetrick. Tim, we're just starting off in the 2015 season. What are some goals that you have for this year?
You know, mainly just stay healthy and, get to hook up with some really nice horses and hopefully have a great stakes season. And, one race I've always wanted to win was the Little Brown Jug. It's kind of eluded me. I've been second, third in it a couple times, but, it's a race that's on my bucket list. Hopefully I can get it done.
So you just mentioned you haven't won the Little Brown Jug. It seems like you've accomplished so much. How do you continue to go up?
Well, I've been very fortunate. I've caught on to some really nice horses that's taken me where I wanted to be and where I needed to be. And hopefully, I can continue that. It's kind of been slow so far this year, but, it'll pick up and hopefully I can catch on some really nice horses.
You always seem that you want to improve on each year. What's one aspect of last season that you want to improve on for this season?
Well, I just want to make more money, win more races, and, again, hopefully I can catch on to those horses that are in the big races, the $1 million events, and, keep driving and be the best that I can be.
Perfect. Thanks so much. Thanks for joining us. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Sharla, and as always, best of luck to one of the good guys in our sport, Tim Tetrick, in calendar year 2015. All right, you like long shots, don't you?
Oh, yeah.
And you guys out there love long shots. There's nothing more fun than long shots. Do we have long shots for you? We got a long shot for you right now. You won't believe it. Heather will tell you all about it.
Sunday at Harrah's, Philadelphia, it was like long shot city. I'm not kidding. I mean, it was like bombs away, take cover. The tote board was blowing up all over the place,
Got messy.
Yes. So what you're about to see is, I guess, the most impressive race on the bombs away scale.
The horses for the first time, and Colby Jink, the new race leader. American Paparazzi back to second. 3 lengths back, Yakiri Handrail tightening down third. Another 2 lengths back to knocking around fourth. Break of 4 lengths. Better Design looks to tighten down from fifth. Nitro's Wiggle is next. The place in history trails. 10 lengths front from back. And the leader is Colby Jink. The advantage is 1. American Paparazzi second. 55-3 for the half. 28-2 for the quarter as they start up the back stretch. Yakiri Handrail a bit tighter now from spot number 3 with knocking around awaiting his move fourth. 2 lengths back to Better Design, who's tightened down some as well. A place in history moves to the outside and trailing the field at the inside. Nitro's Wiggle towards 3/4. Colby Jade bracing for the challenge now of Akiri Handrail, who floats out of third. American Paparazzi still tight in that pocket spot. Knocking around second over fourth, still 3.5 lengths away from the lead. Inside Better Design, 3/4, 124. Colby Jade by 1. Akiri Handrail to the wheel now. American Paparazzi is next. Knocking around, moves 3 wide. They straighten away for the stretch drive. Colby Jade turns first. American Paparazzi grabs the open. Akiri Handrail's in between, far outside, knocking around. 4 to a drive. Colby Jade knocking around. American Paparazzi on the inside. They come down to the finish. Tight for win.
Okay, as if Simon Allard didn't win enough races at Pocono the night before, he has to come to Philadelphia and go all cray-cray down victory lane, right?
It sounds like a trend to me.
I know. He gets the job done with American Paparazzi. They get a perfect 2-hole trip. They win in 153-1, and this is the long shot here, folks. $74.60 to win a cha-cha-cha-ching. All right?
Simon says, those who bet on me made lots of money.
That's right, that's right. Yes, Simon says I was going to say. Okay, all right, you have to make sure.
All right.
Knocking around was second, and third was Colby Jade.
All right, you think we're done with long shots? Not by a long shot. When we come back, more exciting action from here at Harrah's, Philadelphia. Don't you dare think about going anyplace.
It's Dial or No Dial. Adventure bound right there on the pocket second.
Life. It all comes down to the things you do, the places you see, the people you meet. It's all of the beautiful things, the incredible things, and the spectacular things that makes us feel unexplainable things. Life is going on. All you have to do is choose to live it. Full of life. Mohegan Sun Pocono.
Hello there, welcome back to PA Harness Week. She's Heather Vitale, I'm Steve Ross. We're not done with the long shots. Let me lay this one on you. Sunday's 8th here at Harrah's Philly, condition pacers, non-winners of $20,200 in their last 5 starts, $22,000 on the line. Number 1, Big Town Hero with Simon Says Allard, and number 5, Dial or No Dial with Dave Miller were both 7-5. Number 8, Bad Boy Matt with Yannick Gingras was the 8-1 third betting choice. And Mike Bozich has that call for you.
It's Dial or No Dial. Adventure Bound right there in the pocket second. Bad Boy Matt works from third. American Venture is fourth, 4 lengths away from the lead. Big Town Hero tight on the Carlson helmet fifth. I Like Dreamin' is drafting sixth, and Best Jet Yet trails. They make their way to the half, and Bad Boy Matt emerges out of third now after leader Dial or No Dial. Adventure Bound is right there, and Bad Boy Matt wheeling up uncovered third. Halftime 57-1, 29-3 for the quarter. American Venture latches on the cover fourth. I Like Dreamin' saves ground on the inside of a third over Big Town Hero, and the trailer is Best Jet Yet. They passed 5/8 on their way to 3/4. Here comes American Venture driving quickly out of third, now second, and American Venture with a full head of steam takes the lead. Dial or No Dial back to second. Bad Boy Matt still in between horses. Adventure Bound looks for racing room. Out 3 wide is Big Town Hero. 3/4, 124 and 127. American Venture's lead is 4. Inside Dial or No Dial second. Bad Boy Matt third. They straighten away for the stretch drive. American Venture's well clear.
Heather's favorite horse, well, one of them, Dial or No Dial, as long as Foiled again is around, I guess, backseat.
No, they go head to head.
Head-to-head?
Yes,
Okay.
yeah, Dial or No Dial, love him.
Well, Dial or No Dial was motoring along, whistling a happy song, and even got a cheap 29-3 second quarter when up comes number 6, American Venture, off at 25-1 with Eric Carlson, looks Dial or No Dial in the eye and spits directly into it. Then he throws up a 26-4 final split to win by 5 at 25-1. 151 flat. Dial or No Dial managed to live for second, just beating Adventure Bound, an 11-1 shot with Alan Davis, who was third. The great hunch exacta play almost came in, which was, of course, American Venture and Adventure Bound.
Oh,
I thought that was natural. They were both
first
bombs.
and third, though, right?
Yeah,
Is
because
that,
your Dial or No Dial screwed up the exacta for people out there who bet it, you know? Why would you do that?
I'm sorry. Yeah.
Do the next one, darling. Race 13 on Sunday.
It's always my fault, right? All right. Non-winners, $15,000 last 5. The purse is $18,000. Number 3 is Stonehouse Adam. He's the favorite. 2014 driver of the year, Yannick Gingras on the bike. And number 5 is Race Me Villa. Most wins, most money, won this season. And here, number 1, Cambassador, has the fastest time this year among this group.
Looking for racing room is Cambassador, a strong second over Late Night Joke. 3/4, 124 and 3. And Mark to the max, looking to grind away Stonehouse Adam. Outside Late Night Joke now bails off cover. Right behind Bonfire Bliss. Race Me Villa's about to go 5 wide. They straighten away. They fan out across the track. The fresh legs of Late Night Joke proving prominent now. He takes the lead. Cambassador's up the inside. Bonfire Bliss in between. New Kind trying to thread the needle. Late Night Joke gets it done.
For real, okay? Simon Allard, again, like, we get it, Simon. You can drive a horse, okay? We know. It's like PA Simon Week or something.
Does he need a smack or something, this guy?
Yeah,
What's up with that?
all right? Stop showing off already, all right? Okay, a lot of lead changes in here, but Simon, he gets the job done with Late Night Joke in 153 and 1, and guess what? Another long shot, a sweet price of $23.60. New Kind there for the place spot. Race Me Villa, up for the show money.
It begs this question. Why were you guys not at Harrah's Philly on Sunday where you could be scoffing up all this big money on these bombs?
Yeah, it does beg that question,
Thank
doesn't
you.
it? Yeah.
It does.
Somebody answer it.
Alrighty, when we come back, we're going to go up to Yonkers, because we've made you leg men wait long enough. Don't go away.
Here's Tetrick with Luke Can Hanover. Luke Can Hanover is up to challenge for the lead.
The world is full of compromises, but not here. Not on this stage, not in this race, not in this sport. Every bet is a hope. Return on investment comes in seconds. This is harness racing. We welcome you to the Harness Racing Fan Zone. See it all for yourself. Feel it in all the passion. Share that experience with others. The Harness Racing Fan Zone puts you in the driver's seat.
Hello there, you, and welcome back to PA Harness Week. We promised we were going up to Yonkers, and we always keep our promises, unless if it's not convenient to do so.
Right.
Which is being honest with you.
Pretty much, yeah.
Pretty much, okay. Fridays 6, another Bluechip Matchmaker for free-for-all mares. The fourth leg, first division, 40 dimes on the line. Number 1, Venus Delight with Jason Bartlett was 7-5. Number 2, You Gonna Kiss Me or Not was 8-5 with Danny Dubé. And number 4, Camille with George Brennan was 5-2. And John Hernan has that call for you.
Venus Delight, who's strutting her stuff here. Here comes Monkey on My Wheel. And Sears going to test this favorite right now toward the inside. You're Gonna Kiss Me or Not, third. And suddenly Camille's becoming a factor, second over fourth. And Coffee Addict is fifth. They approach three-quarters. Venus Delight narrowly in front of the outside. Monkey on My Wheel. Camille's honing in toward the inside. You're Gonna Kiss Me or Not. Three-quarters up in 1:25 and 3:28.2. Third quarter on the final turn. It's Venus Delight shoulder to shoulder with Monkey on My Wheel. You're Gonna Kiss Me or Not is fading from the scene. And then on the outside looking to come on is Camille and Coffee Addict, and Venus Delight trying to turn aside a stubborn Monkey on My Wheel toward the inside. You're Gonna Kiss Me or Not. Here's Camille finishing well late in the game. Venus Delight.
Venus Delight led every step of the way, wiring these classy mares in 1:53 and 2. Camille closed fast but could not get up, had to settle for second. Monkey on My Wheel, love the name of that horse. 6-1, but Brian Sears was right there, third.
By the way, for the Bluechip Matchmaker Series, there are 5 legs and a final, and the final is Saturday, April 25th. That also is the same night as the final for the Levy final. So the mares and the boys for their finals, they'll be on the same evening, so that'll be a great card. Oh, you know what? Speaking of the boys, speaking of the Levy final, there is a horse that was missing last week in the legs. Yeah, you know who I'm talking about, the 7-Eleven horse, right? 7 years old, or no, oh, see, I wish you, 11 years old, $7 million, yeah, 7-Eleven. Okay, so I was like, what's going on? I need to find out the mystery behind Foiled Again's disappearance, okay? So I caught up with his driver, Yannick Gingras, to get the scoop. Yannick, what's the deal with Foiled Again? Where's my horse?
You know, he had no chance to make the final, so Ronnie decided that he was the fourth horse to be entered for this week's leg. Obviously Take It Back Terry is in it, but Clear Vision and Bettors Edge need some points. So that's the reason he was entered, but like I said, he was the fourth one in.
Now, a lot of people are like, oh my gosh, she's just not the same, blah, blah, blah. Of course, I have faith in him. What's your theory?
Oh, I have faith in him too. You know, I mean, like the year obviously didn't start the way we wanted to start. He was a little sick. The third week. So you know, it's the way it is. You know, what I mean, but he's bounced back before, and there's no doubt in my mind he'll bounce back again.
Thank you, Yannick, and good luck because everybody's rooting for that 11-year-old, $7 million, 7-11, 11-7 horse. You know, to get back on the track and back to his usual winning ways. Wish to both of them nothing but success. Speaking of the Levy, let's go to the Levy. It was race 5. It was the first division. The field reduced to 5 with a 6 scratch of Aura We Needy. Number 4, Bettors Edge with Yannick was the 9-5 chalk. Number 1, Windsong Jack with Brian Sears, and number 2, Mock It So with Timmy Tetrick. We're both 2-1, and here's the call.
Bettors Edge going to look to make them pay now, but up to turn up the pressure. Margaux and Tetrick sensing these soft fractions at Bettor's edge is put up. He's trying to get to him right now. It's a gap of 2 to Winsong Jack third. Then Do Me That Again fourth. Then Mox Beach Boy. Nothing between the top 2 now. Margaux and Bettor's edge shoulder to shoulder. 3/4 and 1:23 and 4. And the battle's on now. And they're going to empty the tank. Off stride went Bettor's edge. Bettor's edge makes a break. Margaux comes away with the lead, but a tenuous lead. On the outside, chasing him home, is Winsong Jack. On the far outside is Do Me That Again. Margaux needs the line and needs it now. Winsong Jack's reeling him in the shadow of the wire. Winsong Jack taking over.
Bettor's edge set the splits until he jumped off stride. Margaux grabbed the front, but got outfinished by the pocket-sitting Winsong Jack, who wanted the length in 1:54 and 2. Margaux beat Mox Beach Boy off at 17 to 1 with Pat LaChance for second. And the lovely Heather has race 6 for you.
I do. More big boys go to battle. First $50,000. Number 2 is Take It Back Terry, the fan favorite. He won his most recent Levy leg in an impressive 1:51 and 2. Number 4, Fat Man's Alley, also looks for 2 wins in a row. And then
Love the Fat Man.
The Fat Man, yeah. Frankie's Dragon. He has post 8 last time out. He's going to really love post 3 a lot more in here, I think.
Take It Back Terry, still the boss and leading it by 2. On the inside, Sapphire City, Frankie's Dragons right alongside. 3/4 up in 1:25 and 2. They're on the final turn in the second division of the George Morton Levy. The leader is Take It Back Terry. Just mild pressure from Frankie's Dragon. On the inside, Sapphire City third. And Fat Man's Alley into the stretch. It is Take It Back Terry by 2. On the outside, Frankie's Dragon. Sapphire City comes up empty. On the outside, Fat Man's Alley in the deep stretch. Take It Back Terry.
Take It Back Terry and driver George Brennan practically walked the second quarter in 29 and 3, right? And they saved their energy to breeze home in 27 and 4, reaching the wire first, winning in 1:53 and 1 for trainer Ron Burke. Frankie's Dragon made a bit on the outside. He had to settle for second, and Fat Man's Alley. We gotta call him
Love the Fat Man. Yeah.
He was third.
Okay. Saturday 7th, the final Levy leg. Number 4, third division. Number 1, Michael's Power with Danny Dubé dropped into a spot they thought he could do well. And the bettors bet him down to 3 to 5. Number 4, Luke in Hanover was 8 to 5 with Timmy Tetrick. Number 5, Clear Vision with Yannick and Ron Burke was 7 to 1. And here's the call.
It's up for grabs. On the inside, Clear Vision and Lucan Hanover and Validus Deo, 3/4 and 1:23 on the final turn, setting up to be a thriller here. On the inside, Michael's Power, weaving through between horses, long shot, National Debt. And on the far outside, he's Oral Black. It's absolutely wide open at the top of the stretch. A tenuous lead for Clear Vision, and now there's room for Michael's Power. 6 deep on the outside. Here's Sears, and he's All Black. He's All Black on the outside.
Will burn my britches. Number 6, he's Oral Black and hello. 13 to 1 with Brian Sears, sat dead last to the stretch and passed them all, winning in 1:53 and 1. Another bomber, number 2, National Debt off at 19 to 1 with Eric Carlson was second. Luke in Hanover got third. Look, I heard of Oral Roberts. I've heard of oral hygiene, like in Crest has been shown to be an effective decay preventive dentifrice that can be of significant value when used in a conscientiously applied program of oral hygiene and regular professional care. I know more than just harness racing, you know what I mean? But Oral Black N? He's Oral Black N?
I think the ORL is maybe for Orlando.
You think?
But then the N's for New Zealand. I'm not sure.
The folks out there still trying to wrap their brain around the fact that I did that whole disclaimer thing.
Yeah, right. Crazy name.
Was that nuts?
Yeah.
Okay. Finally, on a sad note, horseman Eddie Wheeler, a familiar name in this area, has passed away at 76. He drove horses like Cardigan Bay and Meadow Skipper and Steady Star. He's gone to heaven at 76. Our condolences to his family and friends. That's going to do it for this edition of PA Harness Week. For Bruce Casella, Sharla McBride, my boo, Heather Vitale, I'm Steve Ross, reminding you to pick up the pace just a taste. Get yourself high on harness.
It's only natural.